What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another What It Is video. I'm gonna see how we make it through this, because baby, my body has been doing the absolute most. Okay. I told y'all a while back, probably like a couple of years ago or whatever. I found out I had gallstones or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but I'm having a little bit of irritation in that area. Okay, hopefully it's just not what it is or whatever I think it is. I got a doctor's appointment coming up to check that out, because baby, it don't hurt. It's just irritation. When I say irritation, it's like, you just wish the shit would go away, because it's like irritating you. It's not painful or nothing like that. It's not stopping me from doing what I need to do. It's just that nagging irritation. And I'm just like, to be on the safe side, trying to see what's good, because Ashley, I really hope it's not that, because I don't want to have surgery or anything like that. I just hope I wake up tomorrow and everything is all to the good. I really do. But pray for me on that. But trying to get through this day. Hopefully this video goes well. Also, like today is the 7-year anniversary of my uncle's passing. So I'm dealing with that, and then I just got hit with some messed up news about some stuff. Like, people can be so freaking cruel. Like, people will do stuff to you all off of misconceptions, misunderstandings, mishaps, or whatever, without miscommunication, without even just talking to you and trying to get down to the bottom of what's going on or whatever. And then they'll just jump off on a ledge and do some stupid stuff. And it's like, why? Why would you do that? I wish I could tell you, but I'm not. But I mean, and I literally just got hit with it right before I turned on this camera. So, that's what I'm dealing with. But anyway, I hope everybody has been doing good. Let me tell you something. It snowed a couple of days ago. I think it snowed on Tuesday out here. Is it cold where y'all at? Or is it still a little bit warm? It literally skipped from summer to winter out here in Chicago. We really went from 60, 70, 80 degree weather to goddamn 36-degree weather, okay? Now, freezing is 32. Listen, it's cold outside. I'm sitting here like, what the hell? All right, but anyway, let's just get into this video. Unfortunately, we have to start this video off with some bad news. Once again, another black man was shot and killed by the cops out in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And granted, he did have a knife in his hand, or they claimed that he had a knife in his hand. In the video, I couldn't really tell if he was coming towards the cops, but I don't think he was. I think he was like 10 feet or something away from the cops. He had his mother, right there with him, by him. And I think at one point he told his mother to move away, and the cops was like squaring off with him. And at this point, it's like, they shot him 10 times or something like that. And I'm just sitting here like, what was the reason? And I understand that he had a knife in his hand. I understand he wasn't complying, but why did you have to shoot him? You mean to tell me one of y'all couldn't distract him and then come up on the back and then, tacking him down or calling somebody else to help? Because what was going on, the story is he was having like a mental crisis, a mental break or whatever. And the family had called an ambulance, and they were not calling the cops. They called the ambulance. All right. And they said that the family said that they knew what was going on because they had came out there 3 times already, And so I'm just sitting here like, this don't make sense. Another black man killed in the streets, and of course, his name was Walter Wallace Jr. Yes, he did have a knife, according to them, and that's still no reason for him to be dead right in front of his mother. His mother, to see the way she reacted when his body hit that floor. I'm tired. I'm really tired. All this senseless shit that's going on. And of course, they was out there rioting. There's out there, protesting and stuff in Philly. I just want you guys to be safe. Once again, it's just fuckery. It's just fuck shit, And then with that going on, we got this mess that's going on in the White House with the Senate and the Supreme Court. They confirmed this dumb bitch Amy Coney Barrett. Okay, like when I tell you she barely got experience, ain't tried nothing, ain't did nothing. God damn, they just The White House and all this stuff is just a fucking playground at this point, okay? They let any and everybody come up in there and do whatever it is that they want to do, and it is a mess, and it's unfortunate what is going on, how they turned this thing into a joke, okay? And you got people furthering the joke in our own community. Well, I ain't even gonna say he part of our community because, you know, Lil Wayne has already been, vocal about the fact that he really wasn't here, for the Black Lives Matter, and not necessarily not here for it, but he was vocal about the fact that, a white cop saved my life. The cops are not all bad because a white cop saved my life when I was younger. I could have been dead and all this stuff and woo woo woo. And then randomly at the BET Awards when he was doing his performance to Kobe, he shouted out Black Lives Matter, which threw all of us off. Okay, we was like, wait a minute, what? Coming from you? And then we get this picture that he posted like about an hour or so ago, of him and Donald freaking Trump. Just like, and I'm sitting here like, oh, wow, so this is what we're doing? Was I shocked? No. With all the wave of black celebrity men that are coming out, either they're trying to disguise it as trying to better the African American, the black community with this, contract for Black America with Ice Cube and this platinum plan. And, you're talking about some, Ice Cube stupid ass didn't even take a call from Kamala Harris. Like, you trying to say that they wasn't trying to do nothing, but yet she reached out to you and yet you didn't take the phone call, okay? You didn't want to be on a Zoom call or whatever with like all these other, celebrities or whoever the fuck he said, but yet you up here doing this shit with Donald Trump, whether you endorse him or not, you're entertaining this stuff and you don't even know if he's going to be here for another 4 years, okay? So he is making blanket promises. You can't even expound on what the hell this platinum plan is and what it entails. And once again, you got Lil Wayne up here talking about some just had a great meeting with Donald Trump. Besides what he's done so far for criminal reform, the platinum plan is going to give the community real ownership. He listened to what we had to say today and assured he will and can get it done. It is literally Election Day. This coming Tuesday, November 3rd. We don't even know if he's going to still be a president come November 3rd. The next president coming up for another 4 terms. Okay, 4-year term. We don't know that. And the fact that these niggas, these coon-ass niggas, jumping on this Trump train and the last minute is very telling. The fact that they can't see that they are blatantly being used by this administration is very telling. And I don't give a damn about, oh, well, at least somebody's doing something or whatever. They got to start the conversation. Why this conversation and why this plan didn't get put into action 4 years ago when this motherfucker got into office? I take a year off or whatever because you probably had some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back 3 years. Why nothing happened then? Why is it just now happening at the last minute, right about now, at the end of this goddamn term? Something want to happen. All of a sudden, we get a platinum plan. Maybe I was lost in the sauce, but baby, I ain't hear about no platinum plan until a month ago, okay? I was like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? I didn't hear about that in the beginnings of his goddamn presidency. Since when did he give a damn about black folks and wanting us to have ownership and wanting us to do this and do that? Since the fuck when? And what exactly is it? Damn it, bitch, where's your health care plan at? You ain't even got that ironed out, and you talking about some you want to help. Girl, if they don't get their dumb asses out of here, and everybody who believe that shit, you're dumb as fuck too. Okay? Baby, if it's smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. Then you got Jared Kushner, his son-in-law, getting up there basically saying that black folks is lazy and unambitious. One thing we've seen in a lot of black communities is that they're Democrat and, President Trump's policies and policies that can help break out the problems that they're complaining about, but, you don't want them to be successful. You can't want them to be more successful than they want to be successful. And I'm sitting here like, So you really think that basically we sit down here and we don't want to be successful? You know, like we don't want to do nothing. You sitting here acting like, black people want to stay, the ones that are in poverty, like all black people are in poverty, like all black people. Why are we grouping everybody into a fucking general fucking category? It's just so irritating. I said they look down, and this is what y'all going after. This is what y'all looking out, trying to see administration that's gonna do something for the black folks. What exactly has he done for the black folks? Please, if you know, and if you can give me a detailed, thing, point by point by point, what he's done, please put it down in the comments, and we can talk about it. Cause I truly don't see nothing. I truly haven't seen nothing change. Okay, I haven't seen nothing change. What is it? Like, stop with the bullshit. I don't even want to talk no more about that. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Girl, I saw that picture. That motherfucker was... I said, oh, just all the teeth and everything. I said, did he take his grill out too while he was with them? We not gonna do this. Meanwhile, moving on some more, we're going some more mess. The mess of the entertainment, okay? Listen, Beyonce, you almost tried it. First of fucking all, what the hell do I gotta do? And how important do I have to be to get a box? Now when Ivy Park 2, Ivy Park 3 come out, can I get a little box? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I don't even want a big old thing, a whole rack, because I can't fit all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I possibly can, but I can't fit all that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But damn. Can I get at least a little box that got some shoes in it, some hats in it, some, bags in it or whatever, some socks in it and all that stuff? Like, damn, what I gotta do? Okay, I be hyping your ass up on here. No, let me stop. But seriously, what I gotta do to get a box, okay? I already got my stuff, okay? The shit's supposed to come out tomorrow. Pre-sale was today. I got that email this morning saying that you are invited for the pre-sale. I said, oh, okay. So let me tell you my little struggles that happened. Now, if you tried to get Ivy Park 1 the last time, you remember how much of a fuckery mess. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put it out there. This is what we have to do. We speak truth here, okay? The way that they went about that, being in the waiting room, then being in the line, then waiting up for your number and all that stuff, and then when you finally get let in, at the time that they start to release the stuff, everything was sold the fuck out right then and there, okay? And you were just very fortunate and very lucky if you was able to get one item of one piece of something, okay? I was able to, girl, all I wanted was a hat, a socks, possibly a bag, and some shoes, okay? I wanted to give me a couple of pairs of shoes. The shoes that I had put up in the cart, they was gone. I said, what the hell is this? I couldn't even get it off of Adidas. I had to go buy my stuff off of somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Another shoe affiliate, that was selling the stuff. I said, ain't this some shit? I was able to get a hat or whatever on there, and I had to get shoes that wasn't even my size. I had to get a half size up. That was Ivy Park 1. I said, if we got to go through that bullshit again, I ain't got time for it. I was like, listen, if it don't work on the first try and I don't get in, bitch, that's just it. I ain't finna stress myself out for this. We in a pandemic. I can use them coins for something else, okay? Something kind of more important than this, because somebody probably gonna say that. But, bitch, it is what it is. Listen. This time, it went hell of a lot more smoother. I got that email, went in there, did that pre-sale. I put 4 items in my thing. Girl, a bucket hat, my socks, a pair of shoes that I wanted, the main ones that I wanted, and what else? A beanie. Okay, I was like, okay, cool. It was the green beanie. All right, I ain't want the neon color beanie, but I wanted that green one. I was like, okay, cool. Get it. I was debating, should I get this shirt or shouldn't I get this shirt? I took the shirt out. I was like, nah, this enough. Okay. And I was looking at the total. I was like, all right. I thought I was going to spend a whole bunch of money on this shit, but it really wasn't that much. I was like, okay, this is cute. Girl, it was a countdown going down. I said, so when is this going? I'm going to be able to get my stuff. I put all my information, do the little quick, checkout thing, and it wasn't time to check out. I was like, all right, when the clock count down, I'm going to be good. Something told me when I got to work, mind you, this is all happening in the span of an hour and a half. When I got to work, something told me to check the app, the Adidas app. So I go and check the Adidas app. And everything that was on the Adidas website that I had already put in my stuff, it went over to the app. And why does it say everything fucking sold out? I said, bitch, excuse me? So you mean to tell me I didn't put this shit up in there and you didn't put a clock up there trying to make it seem like I can't pay now yet, okay? But it's telling me that I need to wait. And then when I go on the fucking app, you telling me that my shit sold out. I said, ain't this some bullshit? All right. So I just so happened to go back through the shit. And I wound up getting my socks again because I had to go back a second time to get the socks. I was like, okay, y'all saved yourself on that. Couldn't get my bucket hat, but I got a beanie and I got my socks and I got my shoes. I still got my shoes. And I put down there a t-shirt, a shirt. So I got me an Abbey Park shirt. I was like, okay, bitch, y'all put my size up there, whatever. I'm just gonna squeeze my little ass up in there and whatever. I'm gonna be looking cute, That's what we gonna make it do what it do. So that was my little experience. It went a little bit more smoother than last time. But Beyonce, Yvette, Parkwood, y'all could have hooked a bitch up. I'm just saying, like, y'all could have hooked it up. But, I ain't really here for freebies and stuff like that. I support because I want to support, not because I want to get something out of it. But I'm just saying, okay? Because it's a struggle out in these pandemic streets, okay? But anyway, did you get your part? Okay, bitch, because I barely got mine. Any fucking way. Moving on from that. Claudia Jordan. Girl, Claudia Jordan still don't see it for Nene, and Nene still don't see it for her, okay? Listen. What wound up happening is, so Claudia Jordan had came out probably like a month or two ago, right when the marriage hip hop boot camp was on. And on one of the contestants or one of the couples that was on there was Phaedra and this guy named Medina that she was so-called dating. That fake ass relationship. They weren't having sex. They weren't doing nothing. She didn't want to have sex with him. And I was just sitting here like, this is fake as shit. Everybody knew that the relationship was fake. They barely kissed each other and all this stuff. It wasn't no chemistry or anything. And so, it came out that he is Claudia's ex, and they had she alleged that it was some domestic abuse that was going on within the relationship. Shout out to Mr. Still Standing, Scotty by Nature on YouTube, whatever. Go over there to his page and congratulations, Scotty. Congratulations to you for having 10 years on YouTube. Y'all go on his channel, Scotty by Nature, and look at his information. He has GoFundMe up with him and Jamar 84. They're trying to get I think like $12,000. Not 12,000. Ooh, I was about to say, girl, y'all tried it. 1,200, to get some equipment because they're trying to start a new podcast, and I'm supportive of them. They're like my little brother, so help them out if you can. That's Scotty by Nature. SCTTYBYNATURE. Okay, Scotty by Nature. Formerly Mr. Still Standing, if y'all don't know. But anyway, yeah, he did a little interview with the cousin, Medina's cousin, okay? And so, Claudia was commenting on that and giving her opinion and her props to them or whatever for getting all that stuff out. Cool. So, I don't know what transpired and what this post was. Freaking commenter on some post, I guess on Instagram, said something shading Claudia, basically making fun of the fact that she allegedly was abused or whatever, and or trying to deny it, or either way making fun of it, and Nene responded back by saying the laughing emojis, you know what I'm saying? And so at this point, Claudia saw this. And when I tell you Claudia had 2 long ass comments going the fuck in on Nene, when I tell you she read her for filth, she read her for fucking filth, okay? I said, I forgot the fact. How can I forget that when Claudia was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, her and Nene got into it, and she gave Nene a run for her money. And when I tell you she chewed that bitch up, she chewed her up in them comments, okay? I'm not going to read that long thing. Just know that was a read session, okay? That's what Nene thought that she was going to do in that little thing that she was trying to do in that lounge. Girl, we'll get to that in a second. I just don't understand, why would you make fun of stuff like that? Domestic violence any type of allegations when it comes to domestic abuse or anything like that, that is not funny. Okay, that was a comment, Nene, that you could have kept to yourself, and you could have avoided all of this. It had nothing to do with you. If it did, if somebody mentioned you or whatever, you could have just kept it scrolling. You didn't have to respond back to it. Okay, it was like you wanted some drama to happen, and you sure enough got it. And you know, Nene can't read like that. She can't read like that. So, girl, I suggest you just be quiet on it. Don't say nothing about it, you know. Meanwhile, speaking of Nene, I know y'all saw the video. When you're looking for the light in the room, I am the light in the room. I am the light in the room. Girl, I was like, what is this? What is this? So it popped up this video popped up on Nene. I think it was like in her Instagram stories, and somebody had recorded it and put it out there on the internet. So it was just spreading around Twitter and Facebook and Instagram or whatever. And it called the read session. Okay, and she had like 4 gay men in her empty lounge that was under construction. So that's why it was empty. No shade, because it's still under construction. Makes sense. But you know, nobody had a mask on. And I was just confused because I've never seen these guys before. And I was like, what is this? So it made me mad a little bit, because I'm like, was you trying to show people that you could do your own thing or whatever outside of Bravo, regardless of the drama and stuff that's been happening with Bravo? That wasn't a good look, okay? It wasn't a good look. It was not a good attempt. I see what you was trying to do with it, and to be quite honest, if she went about it the right way, you know, and I'm pretty sure she probably gonna say that it was like a little preview, a little taste of what was to come, and you're gonna get the production value up and all that stuff or whatever, but this is something that you're working on. But I wouldn't put out a half-ass product like that if you want people to gravitate towards it and to look forward to it when it actually comes in and everything's all together, because that's going to turn me off and make me not want to watch it, okay, or listen to it. You know, you got these guys sitting around and they talking about Tyra Banks and this alleged thing that went out saying that she's banning housewives from the Real Housewives franchise people from being on Dancing with the Stars. I said, since the fuck when I heard that, I didn't comment on it because I knew it was false. Because I'm sitting here like, she's the host, and yes, she's probably an executive producer on there, but she's not with casting. Okay? Tom Bergendahl didn't have no power to, you know, cast whoever on the show or whoever the contestants was going to be. I don't believe when he was on there. So what makes you think that Tyra Banks will have that power? And she's a newbie. You know, she's fresh new. This is her first season on Dancing with the Stars. So that didn't make sense. And she comes from a reality TV, had one of the biggest reality TV shows with American Next Top Model. You know, so why would you, you know, separate and discriminate like that? I didn't get it, so I didn't say nothing. But of course, she had these gay men and herself, you know, talking about it. And they trying to read Tyra and all this stuff, trying to say that she laid and all this shit. And I'm like, we know Tyra more than we know who the hell y'all is. So, you know, cut that noise down. Okay, if she's so late and she's so irrelevant, why she on TV still? And she's on a primetime TV channel that everybody gets, ABC, bitch. Okay, you on fucking Nene Leakes Instagram story, not even her main post, a story that be up for 24 hours. Okay, and then your first debut to the world about it, people are, you know, coming at your throat because it was trash. Okay, so calm that shit down. Calm that shit down. That's like me talking about somebody knowing damn well I just talk shit up in my room and I ain't shit. Okay, no. I'm just sitting here like, what was that, Nene? I see where she was trying to go, but it wasn't a good look. And then of course it's the whole narrative of her having this history of being a black woman, unfortunately, not necessarily just a black woman, being a woman using gays as gimmicks, you know, and that's what it seemed like. If you're going to do a show called The Reading Session, I thought that the read session or whatever, I thought it was going to be about her. I don't want to see nobody else. I thought it was going to be about her. Okay? Or you have your homegirls. Why do you need to be... I get annoyed when I see straight women a lot of times being surrounded by black men. Well, not black men, gay men, I should say. Gay men in general, because it always looks like you can't tell sometimes you can't tell when they're genuine friends or are they using them as props. You can't, you know. And so that was an issue that was being had. It just wasn't a good look all over. Next time, put out a finished product before you, if you're going to preview something, preview a somewhat finished product, not something that you just threw together right then and there. Okay. I done seen shit on YouTube better looking than that. Web series better looking than that. And they film they shit on the fucking iPhone and the quality look amazing. Okay. I don't know what that was. I really don't. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Wendy Williams. Okay. What's going on with Miss Wendy? I don't watch her show, but I did see the clip of what everybody was talking about. They were talking about last Friday's episode where Mama was on there and she just looked out of her mind. I'm not gonna say that lady back on that stuff. I don't know if it had got anything to do with the medication that she's taking, for her Graves' disease, or, she's stressed out, or if she's back on this. I don't know. But that wasn't a good look either. You can't come on TV, national TV, and just be doing all of that stuff and not think that people gonna say something. I understand we living in a stressful time, but if you need to take some time off, you got to take some time off. You got to listen to your body. I don't know what that was, but y'all tell me if y'all think she back on that stuff. Put it down in the comments. It just wasn't a good look. I was looking at, if y'all haven't looked at Bad Hair on Hulu, y'all should watch it. Y'all should watch it. It's a comedy horror show, or little movie or whatever. It got Lena Waithe on there, Vanessa Williams, and Kelly Rowland. Usher has a couple of cameos in there. Jay Farrell. I can't remember the main girl name, but it is hilarious. All right, it's nothing scary, but it's hilarious. It's like based in 1989, and it's all about how black women have to go through what we have to go through with our hair, especially, and not just black women, but black men as well. But mostly this movie is talking about black women with the natural hair versus the weaves and stuff like that, and how you're more acceptable with the weaves and sew-ins and lace fronts and stuff than with your natural hair, your natural little poofs or whatever. The shit was good. It was hilarious. That little dance break that Kelly had, the little video and song, that, like, Kelly would have flourished back in the late 80s, early 90s music scene, because that shit sounded so Janet Jackson-esque. That's what they was going for, and it sounded so good. And Usher with that goddamn Gumby hairstyle and them glasses, it was so funny to me. But the fuck was that? Yeah, I say check it out. If you have Hulu, it's on Hulu. It's called Bad Hair. And Lena Waithe and them goddamn bobs, girl, knowing how gay and stud out Lena Waithe is, and to see her in a feminine type of way. And it's still so masculine, but it's been this shit was funny. Look it up. Mike Tyson. Girl, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson probably MVP for the week, because Mike Tyson finally called Lil Boosie out. Mike Tyson was the one that stood up to this boy and said, fuck what everybody else got to say. I'm going to say it to his face, all right? Mike Tyson has this podcast or whatever it's I think it's a podcast called Hot Boxing. And, I guess they be on there smoking weed, because that's what I take hot boxing to mean. I told y'all the first time I ever smoked weed, it was in the car and we was hot boxing. Hot boxing. Baby. Baby, I ain't never been that high. I have never reached that level of highness ever since, okay? And I don't think I want to. Baby, when I came in the house, I couldn't move for shit. Okay? I sat down on the bed, laid back, but I had to pee and couldn't even get up and pee. And I don't know if I ever got up and used the bathroom. I don't know. Girl, that's how messed up I was. But anyway, I remember all of that. Fun times though. Fun times. I don't trust niggas these days. But yeah, he had Lil Boosie on there as a guest. And I didn't watch the whole interview, but I saw the main clips that we've been talking about that got everybody's attention. This is Mike Tyson. World-class champion boxer. Okay? Lethal fist. Who's gonna bark down Mike Tyson and come at him? Mike Tyson will beat your ass, all right? Mike Tyson told Boosie straight up, Why you got a problem with homosexuals? You always talking about them. You always saying something about them. You transphobic as shit. Is it possible that you actually like homosexuals? Do you think that you kind of homosexual, whatever? Nah, I'm straight as an arrow. And Boosie went for being so Boosie badass and talking about gay niggas this, gay niggas that, and why they doing that to that boy, and doing this, talking about Zaya Wade or whatever, calling her out, her misgendering her, and having such this big issue about her coming out and saying that she is transgendered, okay, and she wants to be called a she. Totally missed the fact, which everybody who had an issue with it totally missed the fact, because you automatically equated it to her genitalia. Okay, that's what you equated it to, and never, not once, did they say that they was going through any type of operation to change her, or was she even taking any type of hormones to change or anything. All they let us know was she was changing her pronoun from he to she. That's it. That's it. And her name to Zaya. That was it. You automatically jumped to the conclusion that somebody was chopping something off, as you said, and you equated it to her. You basically put her down to her genitalia. That's all you did. You know what I'm saying? And that was messed up. That was messed up. And he called him out on it. And of course he was like, I just had a problem with that because, it offended me. Why does it offend you? That's not your child. If that's not how you're going to raise your child, and you want your child not to be able to come to you and say, how they feel, and you not be supportive or whatever, that's up to you. This is a different, everybody parents differently, okay? They doing nothing wrong. The baby is out here flourishing. The baby looks happy. She looks happy. So how is it offending you? How is her happiness offending you? Explain that. Baby, Mike Tyson had Boosie up there stuttering, had him talking softly, okay? Had him saying, my mama, got on me too. Sometimes I just talk too much, whatever, put my own foot up in my mouth and shit like that. Sometimes I just need to shut the fuck up and be quiet, offer my opinions, and nobody asks. Exactly, bitch. Okay? Bitch, Mike Tyson had that man up there stuttering. That shit was funny to me. Mike Tyson said that shit with a stern, calm disposition. So you got a problem with homosexuals? Is it a possibility that you homosexual? Girl, I said, wait a minute. I didn't expect that. It came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it, but I was all the way here for it. You guys tell me how you felt about that. Y'all wasn't here for Kim Kardashian. Girl, Kim Kardashian put this picture up on her Instagram talking about through multiple COVID testing and, days of COVID testing. I decided to, fly my family out and some friends out for my 40th birthday to this private island, and to just celebrate and have a good time and make it seem like things are normal again. Girl, y'all was pissed off. She got a jet, a jumbo Boeing jet, put all her family and friends on there, whatever, and went to this private island and all this stuff. And it's all because, people see, I guess she spent over $1 million on this. And, Khloe Kardashian, she gets on Ellen and she's talking about, well, the people that was there at the island or whatever, they was just saying how, this is the first big party that they had ever since this COVID stuff had went down, and their coming there basically paid their salaries and helped them out. So that was a plus. But I understand, I guess people looked at it like you're flaunting your wealth when you have people out here suffering. And I get that. On the one hand, I understand that, but I don't think that they was really flaunting it. Y'all may look at it different. Did she have to put that out there? No. So I understand that, but it's her money that she made. If she want to spend it that way, let her spend it that way. I don't see the issue. If something like, I didn't see the issue. I didn't see the issue. I don't contribute. Maybe because I don't contribute to anything that I don't watch the shows. I don't spend money on any of her lines or her husband lines or anything like that, or the family lines or anything. I don't contribute to their household. So to me, I didn't take offense to it. I just saw somebody, because I'm sitting here like, what's the difference of her going and taking her family to a private island and celebrating her 40th birthday? Bitch, Kanye got her a hologram of her daddy. I, okay. No. Don't give me no hologram of nothing. Because what popped up in my mind, not the Tupac hologram, but the hologram that they had of Whitney Houston that was going on tour over there in Europe. I said, girl, what? They was really putting her on. They was still putting Whitney to work, and Whitney dead. Damn. Girl, a mess. But anyway, so yeah, they had that going on. And I'm just sitting here like, you not in her tax bracket. And she was doing this prior to the pandemic. Did you expect these celebrities to stop doing what they doing prior to the pandemic to do this shit? But I'm gonna get on that, and it's probably, I don't know if it's gonna sound a little contradictory or whatever. It's the same thing with this Birkin bag shit, but this is different. I feel like this is different because, to be quite honest, Kim Kardashian didn't do nothing different, any different from all the people that's still out here that are regular folks that we see on Instagram, that we follow on Twitter, and some of y'all yourselves who getting up and y'all going to travel and going to Mexico or whatever, during this pandemic for your birthdays and for this and all this stuff or whatever, you still flying around. It's a lot of people that's still doing stuff, regardless of we having a pandemic or not. It's not stopping them. Okay? Take Atlanta. They packing shit out. Okay? That city never closed. You know what I'm saying? It never shut down. And I've talked to people that's down there. They was like, yeah, we was probably closed for a couple of weeks, whatever. But, we still doing our shit. Some places still require some masks or whatever. But, we still get our shit done, And I said, I know, I seen the video of packed out clubs and everything. Y'all still holding concerts and stuff out there. No. Okay, so what's the difference? What's the difference? Because she got more money and y'all feel like that money could be used to other stuff, but she's done other stuff. I can't believe I'm kind of on here defending Kim Kardashian. That's crazy. But anyway, moving on from that, this Birkin bag shit, sweetie. But Sweetie said basically your man ain't a real man if he can't get you a Birkin. All of a sudden the Birkin, just became I already knew about a Birkin bag. I knew they cost thousands of dollars. I knew they're, very exclusive. I know it's only a certain amount that is made. It's very hard to get your hand on it because it's only a certain amount that's made each year, So, and the rich people get them, okay? And then all these other black celebrities started coming out comparing Birkins and talking about how many Birkins they got and all this stuff. And now that offended me a little bit. I'm sitting here like, so y'all really doing this on the internet, going at each other's throat about what type of Birkin you got, how many Birkins you got, how much you pay for your Birkin and all this stuff, when your fans is sitting here or everybody else sitting here like, you're wasting money on a fucking bag. And we sitting here, I mean, if you want to call it waste, because, Birkins appreciate, you know what I'm saying? So I guess it's an investment. But the conversation, it was rich people problems that was going on with the Birkins, okay? And meanwhile, everybody else, we just sitting here like, okay, who gives a fuck? Now, just a couple of months ago or last month, y'all was talking about the Telfar bags or whatever. Everybody was trying to get that, and that was affordable. And I think it was black owned or whatever, something like that. And now we back to the Birkins and the expensive shit that can't nobody get a hold of. And you're not a real man if you don't get this. And I know Sweetie probably didn't mean it any way or any harm by it or whatever. She didn't probably expect it to blow up the way that it blew up. But, people took, rich people, celebrities, black celebrities and shit like that. They took that shit and they ran with it. And we sitting back here like, okay. We out here struggling and our buddy going to your ass or whatever when we still trying to support you just so you can get you a Birkin or whatever. It was stupid. I'm sitting here. I even had to put out a tweet. We out here struggling and stuff like this. People struggling, people losing jobs, and y'all out here publicly debating and getting into it over Birkins. That's not even a real fucking problem. That's rich people problem. That's new money problem, to be quite honest, because you don't see the white folks doing that, to be quite honest. And I hate to put it like that, but you don't see the old money, the people that's actually wealthy. You see these rich, new rich celebrities out here doing this shit. Okay. Because if Beyonce would have opened up her mouth and said something, but that wouldn't happen. If you don't see the Rihannas and the Beyoncés and everything else, saying no shit like this. It's the young ones. It was the young ones, you know, coming out saying this shit. And I'm just like, okay, Ann, people are struggling. All right, we don't care to hear about this. Put this in the text message, in the group chat or whatever. Make an app for y'all that's exclusive for y'all, and y'all debate and go back and trade. You know what I'm saying? Do that. But it was stupid. It really was. It's like read the room. It's not a time for it right now. And so I guess that's why people were upset with Kim Kardashian, because you didn't have to put that post out there, because we know that it costs money and you do got people out here struggling. But, you know, that's Kim Kardashian and them, and I honestly still don't see the problem. But whatever. Speaking of Birkins and stuff, Offset. Offset got arrested or detained a little bit by the Beverly Hills PD. You know, he drove through a Trump rally and they said that some Trump people or whatever was hitting his car and all this stuff. And then called the cops or whatever, said that they saw him with a gun. Girl, mind you, he was all on Instagram Live. All on live at this point. Okay? That man told the cop, "What you doing this for? I'm a celebrity. I'm a celebrity. I'm Offset from the Migos." She was like, so? So, what made me mad though, what really made me mad was when the officer reached in and opened up his door. Okay, and I was like, what? No, don't do that. Okay, you know, and of course they detained him, but then they let him go, whatever. I think somebody was found with an unregistered gun in the car, but it wasn't his. It wasn't Offset. I don't think they had the right to do that. So he get his car attacked or whatever, but y'all come over there because somebody claimed that they saw him with a gun or saw somebody with a gun in the car. It was stupid and it was unfortunate, and the shit was all on tape. They caught it all on fucking tape. Well, Instagram Live. Damn, I still got some more shit to talk about. Ooh, bitch be out here talking. I be giving y'all enough to get y'all through the weekend, okay? Bad Girls Club supposedly having some type of reunion or some shit on OnlyFans, and it's drama between Tanisha. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't care. I only mention this because somebody wanted me to mention it. I don't care. I don't subscribe to OnlyFans. I don't care about the Bad Girls Club. Yeah, the Bad Girls Club kind of made my channel a little bit because that's where I started getting some of my popularity from, because of that one video. That's cool, but you know, it's 2020. We need to grow up out of that. Okay, if I want to see the Bad Girls Club, I go look at some old clips. I don't want to see the same shit going on that happened, and showing that obviously with this drama that's happening, it's obviously showing me that there's been no growth. There's been no growth. You're still the same. Okay, and I ain't got time for it, and I'm not interested. And truth be told, I don't know and remember barely any of the girls from any of the cast. That's how much I care about it. Okay, moving on from that. Tamar has a new podcast coming out November 11th, under construction. You know, her again on there talking about her stories and stuff like that. I mean, you gotta do, I guess, this is her way of healing. I'm gonna check it out, of course, you know, and report back, but I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I didn't think that she would go that route, but you know, she's not doing reality TV anymore. Probably working on an album right about now. You know, so you got to do what you got to do, but to make money. And my thing is, she did this Tamron Hall interview that was talking about. Girl, I didn't even see the whole interview because it was supposed to come on Wednesday, yesterday. The episode is actually in my time zone for whatever reason. It was a rerun. It was an episode about masks and shit that came on. I was like, what is this? So I went on YouTube and saw the 10-minute part of the episode, where she was talking about the friction that was happening between the suicide attempt, and you know, that she did try it, the issues that she was, the same old stuff, the issues that she was having with WeTV, and you know, she believes somebody allegedly in her family was the one that told production about her sexual abuse when she was a child, and whoever in her, and I told y'all that somebody in her family had to have told production who told Iyanla, because Tamar said she did not tell anybody that, and that's why I was upset with Tamar. That's the reason why she was so upset with Iyanla. You can't be upset with her, just her. Be upset with whoever told her, because how does she get the information? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was that. And the whole situation with David, and was there, I saw the clip, like she's defending him a little bit, And it's like, he's my best friend and he's Logan's best friend. And I'm like, that's some Stockholm Syndrome type shit. Okay? Like, we can clearly see what's going on. And of course, she's going to defend to the day she die, I guess, this man's character. And meanwhile, he trying to push shit out there about her, lying and crocodile tears, and she told he got the footage of what happened in the car. We don't beat up on each other and stuff like that. There's no domestic abuse and all this stuff, but he got the footage, and if he want to show it. He come out saying that there was no footage, because she destroyed it. I'm tired of this situation. I think this is probably going to be the last time I talk about it. I really do, because it's all of the same. It's all of the same. And all I want is for her to get, and then went on a rant about it afterwards on Twitter yesterday. I was like, no, don't do that. You need to, delete Twitter, delete Instagram, delete all these apps off your phone and just allow yourself some healing. You have not healed in these past couple of months or whatever few months that happened. You are not 100% healed. Like, girl, you need to take a year or so away and just, we gonna, like, if you're your true fans or whatever, they gonna still be there, okay? And then put all of this into the music. Let the music be your therapy as well. Like, come on, like, we gotta do better, Tamar. We gotta do better. T.I. and Jeezy gonna be the next verses. Who y'all got? I really don't even know if I want to watch this because it's T.I. But whatever. C Murder brought Monica some stuff while he was in prison for her birthday. That is some bird ass, hood rat ass love right there. They basically chopping it up. Okay, at this point, I don't care. Monica and C Murder together. All right, like, that's her nigga and that's his bitch. Okay, that's what it is. It's a train wreck waiting to happen, and I'm here for it, and I'm just gonna watch it. Okay, choo choo, hood rat, we love it. All right, ghetto, I'm here for it. The BET Awards, the BET Hip Hop Awards came on, I think Tuesday or whatever. I just watched it when I was at work earlier today, so I can just mention it. It was really good, and I say this as a person that really don't watch the BET Hip Hop Awards. It was really good. Like, I enjoyed everybody's performance, even that 42 Doug boy or whoever he was at the beginning that opened up the show. I enjoyed everybody's performance. It was hosted by 85 South Crew. They did a good job. Let me just tell you this. The ciphers was everything, especially the Brandy, her, Tiana Taylor, and Erica Badu cipher. That was everything. Everybody did a good job. I really don't have anything negative to say about it. I really don't. Okay, shout out to Megan, for winning the most awards for a woman. You know, it's a little controversy because the baby was nominated 12 times and didn't win anything. Girl, it happens. Okay, it happens. I will say this. Say whatever you want to say about BET, and call it EBT and all that stuff or whatever, but they have put on, during this quarantine stuff, this pandemic that we've been going through, and the way that they have to format these award shows. Out of all the award shows, the BET Awards, the BET Hip Hop Awards, the Billboard Awards, the American Music Awards, whatever other awards that's been going on so far, my favorites have been the BET Awards and now the BET Hip Hop Awards. Like, they did that. Okay, so, like, production and everything, they whoever is doing it need to do the rest of the award shows because they really got that shit down pat. I have no complaints. Shout out to Chadwick Boseman, older brother Kevin Boseman. He is celebrating. He is celebrating. 2 years of remission from cancer. And when I heard that, I said, "So you mean to please get yourself checked." Like, it runs through his family. I don't know what particular cancer he has, but to know that, somebody else close to him, close in line to him, like that, like a sibling, also was suffering with cancer. Oh my God, it's just, whew, it's a lot. But, thank God he's still in remission. That's a good thing. That's a positive thing. Condolences to Jamie Foxx. He lost his 36-year-old sister, Deandra Dixon. She had Down syndrome. He was very close to her. He loved her really so much, and she looked like she was a ball of fun. And my condolences. Hocus Pocus, the sequel, is coming out. They're gonna be making it with the original cast. Okay, the Sanders sisters are back, and I'm gonna be here for it. And I just want to say, Drake, your birthday party, bruh, we know what side came out when the menu came to play. Okay, we know you half and half, and we know exactly what half came out when the menu came to play. When I seen on that menu that mac and cheese was supposed to have capers and goddamn raisins in it, no sir, don't do it again. Don't do it again. But anyway, you guys tell me how you felt about this review. Tell me how you felt about the topics, okay? Put your opinions down, voice your comments. Please enjoy yourself and be safe, bundled up if it's cold out there. If you haven't voted, I think today was the last day for early voting. But either way, make sure you are registered. If you can still register, make sure if you have not voted early yet, please make sure you have plans to get to the polls, okay, November 3rd. And do what you got to do, all right? And I will see you guys later. Peace out.